guy's money. What I intended to do this morning was just give you 10 days in jail. You could sit. You get out in about 8. And that won't get the guy's money back, and it'll make you lose your job. Mr. Zimmerman is here. Let's do that one. Mr. Bush, you're here and your client is here. Mr. Zimmerman, would you come forward? This is actually set for 11, but don't go away yet. You may be here. I'm just going to run the right. Okay.
You know, I was just given a look at the employer. I don't have a copy to give to the prosecutor.
All right, why don't you show it to her? This is file number 232243SM. It always was a misdemeanor. It was charged larceny over 200, but less than 1,000. This is a weird case. Mr. Zimmerman, at exactly the right time, drove into the fairgrounds, went into a building and stole someone's wallet. And there's nothing worse than having your wallet stolen. Part of the age of the case is Mr. Zimmerman has been in prison on some other matters from other jurisdictions, and they didn't catch up with him until more recently. It started, yeah, no, it never was larceny in the building. I guess it always was this. Mr. George, what would you like me to know? I mean, Mr. Bush.
If court, please, Mr. Zimmerman has been a stand-up person. He candidly and openly admitted what he did was wrong. He wasn't trying to deflect any responsibility. He showed up, he entered his plea with the court. He has been incarcerated, just the court knows. He has regular employment, and there's a letter from his employer. He's working in the Benton Harbor area, and that's where he lives. He certainly is going to owe restitution. He understands that. He has a $200 cash bond, and he has regular employment. In light of what's happened over the past 2.5 years, I would ask the court to impose fines and costs and restitution.
Well, here's a nice letter from his employer, Tarshwanda, TORSHAWNDA Barber, manager of the Pilot Travel Center at Benton Harbor, Michigan, indicating defendant has been working there since December of 2025. Ms. Davis, do we have any additional victim input in this case?
No, Your Honor. There is a restitution request that was submitted for the amount of $500.
Yes.
It's my understanding that the victim had just gone to the ATM and taken out that sum of money to go on vacation. And so we would ask that that $500 restitution be ordered. As far as any further incarceration, I mean, the goal here, I think, is to get this restitution paid back. And if he has an employer that's willing to hold him accountable, we certainly would support that. But in order to make sure that he stays on the straight and narrow, we would suggest some term of probation until that restitution is paid off. Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you say, Mr. Zimmerman, you went to the bank to take the money, the $500 out?
I'm sorry, the victim had just taken $500.
I see. All right.
And was in his
Yeah.
wallet.
I have $200 of bond, but when you steal a wallet, it's not so much about the money. It's about everything else that's in it. Your driver's license, your credit cards, your social security card, your insurance card. The money's almost secondary to everything else that was stolen. This is a big deal. This is more than a pat on the back and say, hey, good job working at Pilot. You were in prison, you got out of prison, you were over here in Centerville for reasons I don't exactly understand. I would still be mad if somebody took my wallet and everything that was in it. Now, you had some previous connection. You had worked at the fairgrounds in the past.
Yes, sir.
And how did you happen to be in Centerville on that day back in 23?
I was working in the county, just by Centerville.
Okay.
For what I remember, yeah, I was working around one of the lakes.
And you
Like
told me,
Template.
but how'd you happen to decide to buzz in there?
I
that
think I
day?
went there, for what I remember, this is in 2023. I mean, I
Yeah.
went there to, I think I was trying to find more work, to be honest, at the time. And I made a terrible decision, what I did. I mean, I don't wish that on anybody, or, you know, I just feel terrible about it the more I think about it, because like you say, money's immaterial, but the other stuff is not. I mean,
Well, what'd you do with it?
I think I was homeless at the time. I was living out of my car. I think I rented a hotel room, maybe.
But what did you
Couple
do with the wallet? Just throw
Well,
it?
I think I put it in, from what I remember, I think I put it in Shell gas station in the trash. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I'm pretty sure. And if I would have had a little bit of dignity, I would probably just left it on the ground somewhere if somebody could find it and then gave it back to them. But at the time, like I said, I wasn't thinking right, for even doing it.
All right, so you're working at Pilot. You
Yes, sir.
have been since
December.
December. Have you saved up $500 to pay this guy
I have
back?
not yet, but I plan on it. I mean, I right now I'm still living, like now I'm paying for rent. I'm getting started where I live now. So I'm paying $650 a week or a month. And I got to go to my car insurance. I just finally got a car, so I'm mobile now.
Yeah, that's not a real priority. Now, when it came to getting out of jail, you came up with $200.
Yes.
But I'd have been more impressed if you showed up today with $500.
I understand.
You talk a good game, but to your credit, you own this. You're not minimizing it. You're
No,
pretty
sir.
much telling me what happened. One of your problems historically had been methamphetamine. I get the impression you've set that aside and you're not,
I've cleaned up from there since I've been out of prison, yes, and I went through my probation fine, clear, and that's all done now. I'm off parole.
and you're on parole in Berrien County and you're off parole. Is that correct?
Correct.
The only reason to put you on probation would be to collect the guy's money. What I intended to do this morning was just give you 10 days in jail. You could sit. You get out in about 8. And that won't get the guy's money back and it'll make you lose your job. But I'm not impressed that you've had months to save up the money to pay this guy back and you don't have 2 cents to contribute to the restitution. And as I said, he had to get a new driver's license, he had to get a new credit cards. Then you put it in the trash, then who knows, somebody else finds it, then it.
I mean, is there a way I can come up with $500 by the end of the week? I mean, because I can't lose my job. Then if I can lose my job, I'm not gonna be able to come up with any money. I can make arrangements to come up with at least 500. I know it's gonna owe more than that with
Well,
everything.
here's how much you're gonna owe. If you come up with 500, I don't really want to put you on probation. You don't live here. You just got off parole.
I understand.
It's hard for you to get back and forth. You're employed. What I ought to order is about $5,000 to pay the guy for all the nuisance of having to redo everything.
I understand.
So I'm gonna continue this and see if you show up with cash. This wasn't a surprise. This didn't sneak up on you. I set it out weeks away to see whether you would do anything, and you didn't. John, are you available Monday, September 28th at 10:30?
Excuse me, I didn't catch the date.
Monday, September 28th.
I'm available that
At
day.
10:30. The old courtroom had cubby holes for all the forms. In this one, we just got a bunch of stuff crammed under the bench. I'm going to give you a notice right here. The minimum that it would be $625. You have $200 of bond, and the court's going to apply. So the court will apply 180 of that.
Okay.
So you owe $320 in restitution, plus the other. I'm not going to do a fine, but there's an attorney fee. So it will be Monday, September 28th at 10:30 for continued sentence. At very minimum, it could save you from being placed on probation, could also save you from a jail sentence. You show up with enough money to pay that restitution.
So it's 625 is what you're looking for then, you?
Yes. Mr. Zimmerman, are you still at Apple Avenue?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Davis, I'll keep this letter and make it part of the file.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're good to go.